Where am I? Where am I? Where am I? Oh. Come on. Hello and welcome to On The Bench TV, guys. How are we all? Liverpool beat Southampton 2-0, may I add. Great result, guys. Let me just make sure. There you go. I was just making sure that basically the sound levels now are cool because I've got a little bit of a new setup going on. You know, how is everyone? Tom Connolly, hey Daz, hey my friend Thomas Billings, evening, Michael Stabby, good day peeps. Michael, it is a very good day to be a Liverpool supporter, isn't it? 1, Man United lose, ace, and 2, Liverpool had a good game. It wasn't the best of games. I'm just going to throw it out right at the beginning. I'm going to say you can hear my voice is bad. This is later than normal because I was at the pub watching the game and I've just got home and that. Yes, it wasn't the best of performances. Like, I didn't look at it and think, wow, Liverpool was scintillating, but we were good. Like, and there was a lot of things, a lot of aspects of this game that I felt that Liverpool did really, really well, which we've struggled to do against teams like Southampton and that, like in the past, and especially like recently, we've seen us drop points and, you know, silly goals be scored against us, but we kept a clean sheet. So yeah, really, really good. Thomas Billings says, second great game for Karius today. Yes, I've got massive praise for Karius, guys, massive praise. Rafa, our hero, jams. Yes, let's all take a moment for Rafa Benitez, because you, Rafa, are an absolute beautiful human being, as Brendan Rodgers would have said. Very professional performance at the back. Yeah, it was, man. It was, Thomas. Yeah, all round, I was fairly happy with the performance. I felt Southampton got a little bit of joy in the first half, down Trent and Matip's side. You know, Matip looked a little bit shaky, but Van Dijk, you can tell from the title of this one, Van Dijk held his nerve. Van Dijk did hold his nerve really well today. Loads of boos, weren't there, which was expected from the fans, but you saw he was smiling here and there, like a cheeky little grin. Amazing performance from Van Dijk. He dealt with everything that was thrown his way. He kept the other players around him very calm. Was very, very happy defensively with Liverpool today. And did you notice how we saw out the game as well? Like, we held the ball. We looked like we slowed the pace, which is something that Liverpool we've been crying out for Liverpool to do for a long time. Is that Liverpool, when we're in front, we need to slow the game down and make the other team play how we want them to play. You know, not let them dictate the play. And Liverpool did that, you know. I thought it was very, very good. You know, the substitutions that Liverpool made, like Klopp made and brought on, I felt they helped. Which, you know, recently against Spurs, for instance, I didn't feel that the subs actually helped, but I felt they did today. James Milner come on. Did well, you know, like helped us slow the pace of the game and, you know, dictate the way we wanted to have the ball. There was a couple of other key points of this game, like that could have really, you could look at, which he still needs to be improved on, i.e. Sadio Mane. Again, he had a couple of chances. Look, he was crying out, wasn't he, to get a goal today. Firmino and Salah got the goals, didn't they? His friends got goals, and then it was like, you could tell Mane wanted to get on the score sheet as well. There was one chance where Emre Can made that bombing run down the left that I thought all Mane had to do was just lay off Can, and it probably would have been another goal. But it didn't happen. But, you know, again, it will come with Mane. It will come. I'm definitely a firm believer in Mane will find his rhythm again, and once he does, God help the league. You know, we could do with a Sadio Mane turning up big time for Porto. I think that could be a massive, massive game for him. But yeah, again, it just wasn't to be for Mane. But Firmino and Salah, wow, that goal where Firmino did that little back cheeky layoff to lay Salah through. That, beautiful. How good was that, guys? How good was that? I was very impressed with Firmino and Salah today. They are linking up very, very well. Firmino's getting goals and assists. So, well, basically, Firmino and Salah both did. They swapped it, didn't they? You know, Salah set up Firmino for the first goal. Firmino set up Salah for that second goal. We needed that second goal because Southampton, I felt, was starting to get a little bit of luck, get a bit of joy, like I say, especially down Trent and Matip's side. I felt a little bit like, ooh, if they get the next goal, then this game could completely change on its head. But Salah come up with the goods. Will Firmino come up with it as well? But, you know, like I was saying, with Mane, it will come, guys. I support Mane. He's going for a bad patch, but I know we've jumped on players in the past and been like, oh, he's useless, he should go or whatever. But Mane is a confidence type of player, and I think he's just lost his confidence, hasn't he? Being moved out to the left. I've said it before, I think they don't help him playing on the left. I think he would perform a lot better if he started playing on the right again. But there's no one on the planet that will remove Mohamed Salah from that right slot at the moment. No one at all. I definitely wouldn't take Salah out of the team on the right, or even try and move him. A few people at the pub were saying I would play Salah as our striker. I wouldn't touch him. I wouldn't do anything. I'll just let him do what he's doing because he's fantastic. He's outstanding. I think every single time Salah plays, I always have praise for him. But the biggest praise that I've got to give today, guys, even though Salah and Firmino, and that was amazing, Van Dijk was amazing, I'm going to give it to Karius because that's the second game that I've been impressed with Karius. He did really, really well again today. The reason I'm going to give him so much praise as well is because that guy has took a hell of a lot of stick off all of us. There's not one of us that hasn't. I've said that he's not good enough. Loads of people said that he's not good enough, and I'm not saying that just after a couple of good games that, you know, he's the answer. We shouldn't go in the transfer market for a really world-class goalkeeper. I'm not saying that, but what I am saying is you can see that his confidence levels have definitely been raised. And, you know, I think it's benefiting the back four now that it's kind of the situation with the goalkeepers has been resolved. Like Klopp was like, he's #1 goalkeeper now and all this. It could well be, and I'm not saying that I want that, but it could well be that up until the summer now, Karius really starts to show why Liverpool signed him. He was brilliant in the Bundesliga before we got him. I was very happy with the signing. And if he keeps performing like that, then I'm sure that a lot of people will change their opinion on Karius. But like I say, I'm not going to jump the gun and say that we don't need a goalkeeper because I still feel like we should be going out for a goalkeeper. But again, very impressed with him today. Made some good saves. He's very quick at turning the ball over, getting off his line and stuff. Looked good, you know. So yeah, I want to say a massive praise for Karius in that one. There's a few other things that I'll talk about as well, but I'll just go to some of the comments before I fall too far behind because I notice I get well too far behind sometimes. Did you see Virgil's reaction to United losing? Oh yeah, yes. 2-0 says DJ. Yes, mate, 2-0 exactly. What a result, guys. You know, we're catching Man U, aren't we? And we got them soon, so this is good. This is good news. I said that Liverpool will finish above Man U this year, and I so hope that we do because then I can't wait to laugh. There was Man United supporters in the pub when we got in there for the Liverpool game, but they left not long after Liverpool kicked off because obviously they're a bad result and stuff. And they was like, we're not sticking around to hear you guys give us stick. And it was like, pretty sure you're not. You can hear my voice is gone, guys. It's what happens when you go and watch a game in the pub with a group of blokes, isn't it? Matip, a slight worry on him. Lovren and Virgil, Van Dijk or Gomez for me. Still play Ox on the right midfield. He has to play left midfield. Right, yeah, I'll get you. Yes, I was a little bit concerned when it comes to Matip's day. He looked a little bit shaky. Second half, we was in control of the game. So, you know, it looked a little bit better or whatever. But I definitely feel that Southampton was getting more joy through Matip's side. So, you know, I did say that once we got Van Dijk in, I said now will be the time that I will judge Joel Matip because he's actually got a decent centre-back to play next to him and stuff, and we're looking better defensively in a whole. He hasn't really been massively impressed. He hasn't really impressed me too much so far, but he's got to learn Van Dijk a little bit, you know. There's differences there that they need to obviously resolve and that. I still would love to see Joe Gomez paired with Van Dijk. I think that would end up being our strongest centre-back pairing. So I don't know what you guys think on that, but for me, I would just love to see it, guys. I would love to see it. We waited for our chances today. Klopp has been banging on about this from before Christmas. Yes, Tom. Fully agree, mate. we were good. I feel that we could have scored more goals in this game today. I definitely do. I think there was more goals to be had. The game was a little bit sloppy. You know, Southampton gifted us a few opportunities in that game. And there was a couple of other opportunities as well that I think Liverpool should have took. But I'm not going to moan too much because we still scored 2 goals and we kept a clean sheet. But, you know, if we didn't keep a clean sheet and they got a couple of goals in this game, which we've seen happen against teams like this, it would be a different tune, wouldn't it? It would be saying that, oh God, we should have finished that. Mane shouldn't have been greedy in that situation. That should have happened. But in games like this where you're 2-0 up and your team's comfortable, then you don't mind players being a little bit greedy here and there. Mane wanted a goal, like I say, because Firmino and Salah had got one. So I don't blame him. You know, like Emre Can trying to take a wild shot with his left foot. Like, no. There was a chance for Salah as well where he hit it, but the ball was still on a spin after Mane tried that Kung Fu Panda kind of shot, and it bounced, and I thought Salah was just going to bang it in the back of the net, but he skied it, didn't it? It went over or whatever, and I thought if he would have just took a little touch, took a bit of the spin off the ball and then hit it, it would have been a goal. But yeah, other than that, it's still a great game for us. Great 3 points considering like Man U dropping points and that, you know. I was a little bit worried about this. This is the sort of games that Liverpool tend to drop points. And I know Southampton are down the table or whatever and we should be beating teams like that, but let's face it, we don't always, do we, guys? We do drop points to teams like that. And, you know, how big of a deal would that have been today? If one Van Dijk made a mistake, you know, the press would have been all over it. Southampton fans would have loved that. And he didn't. He absolutely bossed it, you know. And if we would have lost at Southampton today, everyone would have been saying Liverpool can buy all the Southampton players, yet they still can't beat them, you know. So we did. We comfortably won that game. Southampton did have spells in that game, though, where I was a bit like, come on, Liverpool, don't let them get a rhythm going. But yeah, second half, towards the end, I was like, wow, like this is the best I've seen Liverpool see out a game in the sense of controlling the play, you know, moving the ball around nicely. And I think the substitutes definitely helped that. Chris Smalling, what a dive in bell end. Yes, exactly, Jams. Mane is nearly there. It will happen at Porto. I hope so, Tom. I hope so. It would be, what a platform. If Mane could get us a winner there or score a couple of goals or whatever, you know, like everyone will be literally like singing his praises around the world, wouldn't they, again? I think he's getting a little bit too much criticism from certain people that I watch and follow and that online. They've been very, very harsh of him, and I think that's not going to help him out. Like I say, he's a confidence player, and I do feel, I know he can play on the left. I know he's done it before, and I know he's done it loads now, and I know he scores there and stuff. But I still, generally, guys, I still do feel that one of the main factors here is he got moved from the position that he was doing really well in over to that left. You know, and Salah, the way Liverpool set up, a lot of the midfielders look for Salah's runs because of how deadly he is. And I think that's hurting Mane as well because he's not getting as much service as what he would have been getting last year when he was at Southampton and, you know, scoring goals and stuff. So there's a few factors that come into it. I don't just think it comes down to Mane's lost it or Mane's just a one-season wonder or whatever I've seen people say. For me, it will come. Like you say, it will happen. And when it does, it will be a beautiful moment. CD says, great game. Firmino is simply world class. Sadio looking like a one-season wonder. I literally just was sad about that, CD, man. Literally was just sad about that, C. So obviously you feel like that, which is fair enough, man. It's fair enough, CD. But welcome to the stream, my friend. Michael Stabby. Sadio sulk him, and he should have been subbed. He played really alive today, but he's being too selfish. Yeah, like I say, I did think he was being greedy, and it could have cost us if we let in goals. But luckily, it didn't cost us, you know. But like I say, the video would have been a different thing. We would have been saying different. If they would have scored 2 goals in this game and we drew, you know, we would have been, Mane should have passed here, Mane should have done that. Why is he trying all these Kung Fu Panda kicks for goals and stuff? Play simple, play easy. Sometimes when players have a bad patch, I've heard professional footballers say this as well, and you know, sometimes you just have to go back to the basics and it will come naturally. He's obviously a very gifted and talented footballer, we know that. So maybe what he needs to do is stop trying to try so hard. Stop trying to do an amazing thing, and just literally just play easy, set up people for goals. You know, if he keeps assisting people or whatever, he'll get as much praise as anything. He's a winger. He's not a striker. Just because Salah's banging in goals for fun, you know. I think a winger's job is mainly to set up goals and get a few goals here and there. So it doesn't matter if he's not scoring those goals. So just take it back to basics. Do your job and the goals will come again, because he's got it in his locker, isn't he? Why not play 4-4-2? Play Mo as a right striker and Mane as a right winger. Very good shout there, Chazzy, mate. Very good shout. I've said about this before, that you could like put Mane out on his favourite side and have Salah, you know, or have Mane over on the right, and play Salah just off Firmino, like them two switching it up and stuff. If you had like 1-1, if you know what I mean. Yeah, you know, that could easily happen. Easily. Something I was saying was, you know, if Liverpool did sign Thomas Lemar or whatever in the summer, then we've been saying very much about Lemar playing like the Coutinho role in midfield, but I think Thomas Lemar would probably come in and actually play out on the left wing at the moment over Mane, because of he's not been doing fantastic there, and then Mane could be, you know, used on his favourite side, or swapping players for rotation and stuff here and there. I mean, Mane can play across the whole of the front line. He can do that. But I think the right side is his side. And I think it has hurt him slightly. Same as what I think about Henson, where Henson being put as a holding midfielder hurts Henderson, because Henson's not a holding midfielder. You know, Firmino, I still say, is not a striker. He's a midfielder, or at least a second striker. And it's not hurting him, but we saw spells where it was hurting Firmino, and everyone was like, he's not doing great, like he should be in midfield or whatever. You know, and it's come good. So I'm hoping that does happen with Mane, but you know, it's still not happening at the moment, is it? Let's face it, guys. BC says, when Klopp paired Lovren and Van Dijk for the Tottenham game, I thought he could be onto something, but then he goes and picks Matip over Lovren State. Why? I believe it's probably for the Porto game, mate. We got the Porto game coming up, haven't we? And I reckon, you know, a couple of players Klopp will be looking at for the Porto game as well. And it depends on whether Lovren was fully fit or whatever. I didn't see before this game. One of the reasons I didn't do a match build-up show is because I've been very busy, and I didn't get to see whether there was. I think Gomez is injured, isn't he, guys? But I didn't see whether Lovren was or whatever. But that's why I didn't do a match build-up show, because I'm not going to do a video when I don't know sod all about what's going on with it. So I don't know whether there is something going on with Lovren that they did talk about or whatever. But you know, if there wasn't, then it probably is just to make sure that he's fit and that we've got Van Dijk and Lovren for Porto. Very, very important game, that one. It's jumped on me, guys. It's jumped on me. Where was we? Paul Pugh says, hello, Daz. Hello, Paul. How are you, my friend? Daz, where can I message you privately? Says Thomas Billings. Right. Best way to do it is either on Twitter, Thomas. You can follow me on Twitter. And then tweet me so that I know what's your account, and then I can follow you back and you can message me that way, or see that contact email in the description on thebenchlfc@hotmail.com. You can message me through that, but I do warn you guys, anyone that emails that, I don't check that regularly or whatever. I do need to start to do that, but there's a lot going on in my personal life at the moment, so bear with me with that. But great news though, guys. We've got the website starting to go now. It's well in motion. It won't be long. That website is going to be very, very soon. And there's a forum and that on it. And you guys will get to speak about what you want on it and that. And I'm absolutely buzzing, because it gives us all a platform to be able to talk even when I'm not live and not doing videos. And I know that's a massive part of my channels, that you guys like to get together and talk. So I am going to be giving you that as a choice, and it will be completely free for you guys as well. So I'm hoping that I can get that up and running as soon as possible. We're not far off now, guys. I'm very, very excited about the website, put it that way. So I know you guys should be. Where was we? Michael said we missed a lot today. I'm still saying we need a striker. Me too, Michael. Me too, mate. Definitely do agree with you on that one. Mane's very disappointing this season. He really needs to get his shit together. Yeah, he hasn't done well, has he, mate? I'm sure it will come, Paul. I'm sure it will come. You know, maybe... I don't know, man. Maybe just use Mane as a rotation with Salah, you know. put someone out on the left, give Woodburn a little shot out on the left or whatever for a game or two here and there, and use Mane to rest Salah when Salah needs resting. I'm not too sure, mate, but he definitely isn't the Mane that we all know he can be at the moment. Kung Fu Panda shots. Yeah, did you like that, Thomas? Did you? Fatal says, would be great if Chelsea drop points tomorrow. I am hoping, Fatal. I'm hoping. They're still hoping that they will. They're not in a great way, really, at the moment, so I can see it happening, mate. Barcelona are struggling since Coutinho joined. Lol, yeah. He scored for them, though, didn't he, guys? I think Coutinho scored for them now, didn't he? I think. I'm not too sure. But someone at the pub today said they think he did, but I'm trying not to keep track of Coutinho because now he's not a Liverpool player. I couldn't give two flying, you know what I mean, about how Coutinho does at Barcelona. I hope he falls on his face. Literally. Like, face plant. I genuinely think we can win the Champions League, says Jake. Mate, it's always good to be positive and have the faith in it. Do you know what I mean? Like, Liverpool still, for me, need to consistently do a bit better if we're going to win the Champions League. But it's Liverpool Football Club, and we've got history when it comes to Champions League and Europe. And, you know, on the day, Liverpool can beat anyone. So I'm hoping that Liverpool win the Champions League this year, and I would be very, very happy if we did that, of course. It would definitely be something to shut everyone up, and it would help us sign people as well. It would help us sign players because we can say, look, yes, we may have been kicked out of these cups. Yes, we haven't won the Premier League this year, but if we keep going the way we are, we could finish strong in the league this year. And then we can say, and we won the Champions League. So, you know, you should have joined. And then we can go to Coutinho as well. You know what I mean? Like, nah, you could have got yourself a Champions League medal. But no, you took an option which, you know, backfired, didn't it, mate? It was my pleasure to finally see an ugly game from us. Yes, exactly, Michael, exactly. That's what I want to say. We didn't perform like amazing. I didn't look at Liverpool and go, wow, like we blitzed them or we did this or whatever. But, you know, they had spells in the game and Liverpool rode the spells. We defended strong enough to keep a clean sheet. Karius did well. You know, we were better when it comes to second balls today. I don't know whether you guys noticed that, but we are definitely weak when it comes to second balls. And I think there was one or two occasions that I saw situations where I was like, oh my God, Liverpool's still shocking when it comes to dealing with second balls, but luckily nothing happened of it. Van Dijk, the man, come in and, you know, got in there, especially with one of them. I was like, Jesus, where was Matip? But luckily Van Dijk was there to clean up. That's why we just spent 75 million on him, you know what I mean? But yeah, the performance that Liverpool put in today, I would be happy to watch Liverpool play and pick up 3 points every week like that. You know, we did the job that we had to do today to get 3 points. So it's always a pleasure to see that, isn't it? BC says, when Klopp paired... Oh, I think I saw that one, didn't I, mate? Sorry, buddy. I think I just read it again. Ravi, welcome to the stream, my friend. I think Lovren and Van Dijk are a better partnership. Lovren looks a lot better playing on the right side of centre-back than the left when he played with Matip. Totally agree, Ravi. Something that my brother brought up before on the channel was saying that Lovren is a lot better on the right side of the two centre-backs. And I think when we see him play there, he does play 10 times better there. So, yeah, Lovren and Van Dijk could be a very, very strong centre-back pairing in the future. But I still want to say that I just want to see a run of games putting Joe Gomez next to Van Dijk, just seeing how that would be, because I think if them two learnt to play together, and Gomez, you know, he's still young, so he still will make some mistakes. But if them two could kick it off, you know, you've got two fast, powerful centre-backs there, and Gomez, you know, Liverpool could tie him down for a long time, you know, and playing with Van Dijk, Gomez could learn a hell of a lot as a centre-back there. So I would still want to see that, but I think Lovren probably would be my first choice to put in with Van Dijk at the moment over Matip. Matip's still looking very shaky at the moment, isn't he? Paul says, wouldn't it be better if Salah played in the middle and Bobby on the left and Mane on the right? Oh, I don't know. I don't know, Paul, about that one. For me personally, because I hate it when Firmino was played out on the left. I just think that... I don't know. I think his whole game is great being in the middle and up the front. And at the moment, he leads the attack. He leads the defence, if you know what I mean. Like, he's the first to press and everything. Put him out on the left, and I think you kind of hold Firmino back a bit, if you know what I mean, like what he's best at. So I never really liked it when we had him out on the left. I thought it didn't benefit him. you didn't see the best of him out there. So I don't know at the moment, but I don't know who I'd put out on the left. Ox. I said about Woodburn. Play Oxlade-Chamberlain out on the left. If Mane's not doing great or whatever, drop him from the team. Put Ox out there. See how Ox does. It's just, if Mane continues to not perform or whatever, then he will need a bit of a time out of the team. He needs to be took out the limelight a bit, and see if he can recoup his form, which I will stand by Mane and say it will happen. It's just not clicking at the moment. And if it is a problem that it's about being out on the left, then only play him on the right. Only play him on the right. When Salah needs substituting off, bring Mane on. I mean, what a super sub Mane would be on the right if you have to take Salah off or whatever, or if you have to rest Salah. You got Mane. I mean, Salah was brought in originally as backup to Mane, because when we lost Mane last year or whatever, we didn't have the pace, did we? Mane was our pace man, and it was like, we need pace. So we got Salah in for that pace. But Salah has become the main man, so now maybe Mane should be the backup for Salah, maybe. I don't know, and we go all out in the summer for a worldie of a left winger. I don't know, guys. I don't know what would be the best option at the moment, but they need to try something to try and help Mane out a bit, because the more he's not performing, the more stick he's going to get, the more, this is going to dent his confidence. And then confidence is a big thing with footballers anyway, but I definitely feel that Mane is a very much a confidence type player. So, Paul says, forget about Lamar. Oh, where was it? It's jumped on me, Paul. Give me 2 seconds. I will try and get back to your comment, mate, if I can. Forget about Bernard. Liverpool have dropped their interest in him. That's bullshit, Paul. It's bullshit. Liverpool haven't dropped their interest in Lamar. People were telling me, oh, Paul Joyce and all this. All these names are saying it. Liverpool have not dropped their interest in Thomas Lamar. Trust me. Just because they say it, they are completely in the dark at the moment. Why would Liverpool drop their interest in Thomas Lamar when Thomas Lamar has told Liverpool that he would come and play for him, right? And then Liverpool went in and was told not in January. So all of a sudden, so Liverpool have all of a sudden gone, oh no, we're not going to go back in for it in the summer. They would not have told anyone that they've dropped interest unless it benefits them by dropping interest to try and get Monaco to buy it or whatever. I don't believe for a fact or for 1 minute, mate, that Liverpool are not interested in Thomas Lamar still. And I'm not even saying that because I'm a massive Thomas Lamar fan and I don't really want that to happen, because you guys know. I said, if we sign Thomas Lamar, then cool. But I don't think he's like as amazing as what some people are saying. But I am not believing what I'm seeing where they're saying about Liverpool have dropped their interest in Thomas Lamar. It's either a game strategy from Liverpool or it's just people trying to get clicks, because that is going to get clicks. Like we say, by saying Liverpool are interested in a player, we'll get clicks. And by people saying that Thomas Lamar, Liverpool aren't interested in him, you're going to click on that article because you're going to be like, what the fuck? Like, why? Like, where's this come from? Thomas Lamar is a big name that's been linked with Liverpool that gets views. So, yeah, I just want to put it out there, guys. I don't know for a fact, but I personally don't believe all this about Liverpool not being interested. It wouldn't benefit Liverpool by telling people that they're not interested in signing anyone. It just doesn't happen that way, guys. So, yeah, just my views on that one. So don't shoot me over it, please. Michael Dunn. Hey, Daz. Hey, Mods. Hello, Michael. How are you this evening, buddy? I'm guessing you're very happy tonight. Have you had a drink, Michael? Have you had a drink? Celebrating the victory today. It's a good victory for Liverpool. Jake says Mane was class against Arsenal at the start of the season on the left. Yeah, he was, man. I mean, he's kind of lost it, hasn't he, Jake? Like, he started to look really well. He looked good in the group stages as well of the Champions League, I think it was, or I can't remember when it was, but, there was a game where I can't think what team it was now, but they was playing three at the back. Mane on the left, and that was just literally ripping them a new one. I can't think what team it was or where it was. It was too long ago now. Too much has happened since then. But he's definitely not looking great there at the moment, CD says, if we did get Lamar, I'd play Salah at striker, Lamar on the left, Mane on the right, and Bobby behind the striker. Oh, how good would that be, CD? I would love to see that, to be fair. I think that would be really, really deadly. I think that would be amazing, to be honest. And you could even, like I say, Salah could come behind Firmino and they could switch it up. Like, that would be very dangerous for people to try and stop, defensively. It would cause a lot of problems. Class Act, welcome to the stream, my friend. Leon Bailey is the one and would be a hell of a lot cheaper. Yeah, he's a quality player. Virgil van Dijk played with ease today, and you could see he really enjoyed the game. Let's hope we can keep the momentum going now and get second place. Let's hope so. Let's hope so. Smash the thumbs up, guys, for the live stream for me. The target for this one, I'll say 30 likes. I haven't been giving targets lately, but shall we try and get 30 thumbs on it? I don't know whether we're there or not at the moment. And guys, are you liking? Does the picture quality look a little bit clearer? I've got a new light. I've got some new lighting. I had a studio set up for my photography and that before and everything, but it's too big to have in this small space that I've got in the front room. But I bought one of them ring lights now, so I can adjust the lighting and that, so I've got to have a play with it because this is the first time I used it. But it definitely makes the picture quality look a little bit better. People were saying that they thought I had a bit of a shiner on this side because I was using a little desk lamp over that side of the screen, so it did give me a shadow over here. Well, as this bad boy is here, and seriously, if you could see the size of it, bloody hell, I could land a plane by putting this on the floor, put it that way. 2 points clear of Spurs and 2 behind United. Get him, Paul. Mane out, I'm sorry, but I've had enough. Absolutely shocking. He's simply not good enough to start games persistently, or do you mean consistently, or whatever, Khan, mate? Yeah, mate. You know, it is what it is, and you know, I know everyone's got their views and that, and I can tell that you're very upset with Mane at the moment. You're not the only one. A lot of people are. I'm not happy with him. You know, but I think they've got to try something. They've got to either take him out of the team for a bit or use him in a different way, because it's just not working, is it, at the moment? Michael Stabby said, it hurting us with the firm issue you spoke about, because the goals he misses and he doesn't score half chances regularly. He will score once in a while a brilliant goal, but he misses half chances. Some are easy. Yes, I know exactly what you mean, mate. Joel Turner, I love seeing good football, but I'd rather see us play and win like that than play good football and lose leads constantly. Hit the nail on the head there, Joel. Completely hit the nail on the head. I have got exactly the same opinion as you. I mean, it wasn't the worst football that I've seen, you know, but it wasn't the best. But there's been stages in there where it looked and it seemed and felt for a Liverpool supporter like Liverpool either smashed the team or we played terrible and we dropped points. To see us kind of cruise a game, not really turn up, not really not turn up, but get a comfortable 3 points, yeah. Perfect. Perfect. I would watch it every week. I'd watch it every week, mate. Seriously. Harry says, hello. Hello, Harry. Welcome to the stream, my friend. How are you, buddy? I think we're all in a good spirit tonight, guys. And can you tell I'm happy? I'm very happy on this stream. You know, because Liverpool did the job today. We did the job. We did what we had to do. And I was very nervous going into this game. I was. Because I could just already see the headlines that if we lost this, you know, everyone would be calling us Southampton's B team and Van Dijk 75 million, oh, Liverpool. You know, it was there, wasn't it? It was there. You can't tell me that you guys didn't have these thoughts in your head. I'm always trying to be positive when it comes to Liverpool, but I was nervous. I was actually nervous for this game. Matt Hantu, welcome to the stream. And Tim Ward, welcome to the stream, lads. It's PR move. Liverpool told the press the same thing with Van Dijk. They don't want to leak anything before it's confirmed. Exactly, Matt, exactly. Matt, me and you are quite similar when it comes to like transfer news, gossip and things like that. We seem to share quite a lot of the same opinions and that, and you know a lot about the journalists and that, same as me, because I can tell by the way you've said things before and certain journalist names that you brought up as well. You're exactly the same as me with it, mate. You agree with what I'm saying. And Tim Ward, hi Daz, mate, what a performance for Liverpool. Effing buzzing, mate. Yes, Tim. Absolutely, same here, mate. It was brilliant. It was brilliant to get a comfortable 3 points. And it was just lovely to see Salah and Firmino play so well. You know, to see Van Dijk play so well and smile at the Southampton fans when they're booing him and that. He just did not let their boos or the pressure or whatever get to him one bit. You know, he looked like he was almost just playing and toying with the fans. It was absolutely fantastic to watch today. You know, I don't know why I'm so happy. Maybe it's the happy pills that I'm on at the moment, because I told you guys I've had a bit of depression recently. So I'm back on my tablets. So maybe that's why I'm constantly smiling as well. I don't know. They should literally like make tablets of all the Liverpool wins, like the big ones, you know, like Istanbul. If you could put together Istanbul-them emotions into a tablet and take that. God, how mad would we all be? We'd be crying and happy all the time. Like. Oh dear. Great watching the way Virgil van Dijk played, says Roger. Welcome to the stream, Roger. Calm and cool-headed. Tackling and clearing. Passing ball with ease. Hope we still get De Vrij on free in the summer. It would be a good signing, Roger, wouldn't it? But yes, it was very nice to watch a performance like that from Van Dijk. Especially when he's actually been getting criticism, isn't he, for his performances still. Let's get 50 likes, guys. Come on, smash the like button. Thank you very much, Michael. Guys, all you mods that are in the stream, just quickly, sorry to everyone in here, but mods, be very careful who you block. Please don't block anyone in the future without talking to me first and telling me what the reasons are for it and letting me review the situation, because I've lost subscribers where they've been blocked or accidentally blocked or whatever. So I don't mind you like timing people out or whatever if they're causing a problem or something, but please, 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 mods, just speak to me before you do something. And that's not aimed at any one of you in particular, because I don't know what happened, but I've had a couple of angry messages from people saying I've been blocked from your channel and I didn't do anything wrong, and I couldn't even review the messages, you know. So yeah, please just bear that in mind, mods, if that's okay. Thank you very much. Sorry about that, guys. I had to say it quick because all my mods and that, I don't really have any other way of communicating with you guys, like, if you know what I mean. What a back flick from Firmino, that player we need, says Tim Ward. That flick to set up Salah, mate, was just exquisite. It was exquisite. 10 out of 10 for effort. Joel says, I hate United, but under Fergie, they played like we did and won league titles. You don't have to play top attacking football every week to win stuff. Exactly. Funny that you say that, Joel. It was a massive topic in the pub that I was in watching this game, that we was all saying it, like, you know, Man United used to annoy us and frustrate us the way they could always just even play bad but just pick up the 3 points, and they were winning leagues all the time. And it's something that Liverpool haven't had in their game. So I'm hoping that this just isn't a blip and that Liverpool can continue to do this. I still want to see us smash teams from time to time, of course. You know, we're more than capable of that. But I want to see us play a little bit more steady like that as well, you know. California Dreaming, what a name. I absolutely love that. Every time I see a name like that, top shout out to you, my friend. Maybe you should wear a Liverpool top when you're making videos, Daz, just to add to your reputation as a Liverpool fan. Mate, honestly, my Liverpool tops and everything, it's if I can get to them. And I wear my Liverpool top just to lounge around in and that. I'm not really bothered about wearing it on the live stream or whatever. I know people do that on YouTube and that, but, you know, my content's just, it's me. It's me, really. It's just me, you know. I have wore Liverpool tops and I've got Liverpool jackets and that in the past and that, but I've come back from the pub and the first thing that I've done is come in here and got on a live stream for you guys. So me actually doing the content, I think, is a bit more important than what I'm wearing, unless I've got some nipple tassels for you guys or something. You know, with a little Liverpool badge in the middle. That would do it for you guys, wouldn't it? Where was we? We are all here for you, Daz, mate. Chin up, stay strong. Thank you very much, Michael, mate. I know, seriously, I want to just say, seriously, a massive thank you to you guys for all your support. You know, it's been a very, very tough time for me with, like, my personal life. You guys know that. And I've had a hell of a lot of kind messages, and I mean a lot. So I love every single one of you, and I will always be there, no matter what, for every single one of you subscribers that have been there for me. I won't forget it, guys, and I will be there for you. And yeah, seriously, you all know what it's like. We all go through bad patches, and this channel and you guys have helped me, or you are helping me get through this. So yeah, I love every single one of you. Seriously, you'll never walk alone, lads. You'll never walk alone. That's what it's all about. California says, sorry to hear you're on medication, Dad. You'll never walk alone. No problem, mate. Thank you. I'm all right. I'm all right, mate. I'm just, you know, I've lost a couple of people close to me recently, and I got very depressed because of it, obviously, and I've ended up back on the tablets. And I had a message from someone saying, you need to stop talking about depression and that on your channel. No. Why should I stop talking about depression? Because, should I tell you what? One of the biggest things in this world is men that can't talk about their emotions and they struggle to talk about it and that, and then they end up harming themselves or something and getting worse and worse because of it. So I am going to openly talk about depression and that on my channel because I suffer with it myself, and I know a lot of my subscribers do, and I think it's a massive thing that we should all just put that message out there that if you're struggling, you need to talk about it, guys. So I won't stop talking about it. And I will always be there to listen to all you guys as well. If you're suffering with depression or whatever, it's going to be a massive factor for me on my channel as it grows. I want to do a lot to support people that suffer with depression and that in the future, because I strongly believe that we could save a lot of lives, guys, just by talking, you know. So if it's the least I can do by having a channel that has followers and that, then I want to do that. If I can influence anything, that's the main thing that I want to influence, guys, you know. So yeah, I just wanted to put that out there because I did have a message where someone got the ump about it, and I was like, look, man, like, seriously, depression's serious. I will talk about it and I'll be there for you guys, you know. Sanchez on 500k a week and he missed an open goal. Ha. People say Mane's having a bad run. Yeah, what a lot of money that he's on. What a joke, eh? Thomas Billings says, Daz in nipple tassels. Don't picture it, guys. Don't picture it. It would be a good sight, trust me. You wouldn't want to see that. You wouldn't want to see that, man. Seriously. Michael says, no problem, Daz. Oh, good lad, good lad. Ricky says, great stream, Daz. Firmino and Salah, best strike partnership in Europe at the moment. You'll never walk alone. Thank you very much, Ricky. Welcome to the stream, my friends. Always good to have you on board, mate. Yeah, they are deadly, aren't they? Link up play tonight. They was outstanding, guys. California, you're a top man, Daz. You would make a great friend. You'll never walk alone. Thank you very much, man. Yeah, I'll try, man. I'll try. I would be every single one of your guys' friends. I consider you all friends. All my subscribers that tune in daily to see my videos and you all talk to me. We talk daily. You are a friend to me. Just remember that one, guys. We're all friends. We're all Liverpool supporters. And in the long run, we will all be getting together and going to Liverpool games and doing meetups and stuff, because that's what my channels are about. It's about me and you guys talking crap about Liverpool and anything you want to talk about. You know, we have some laid back streams, don't we? Where we don't even talk about Liverpool, half of it. We talk about anything. But I like that, man. It's a social thing. We're on social media. Callum says, chin up, Daz, you'll never walk alone. Thank you, Callum, man. I'm alright, boys. I'm alright, seriously. I'm alright, man. Thomas Billings says, talking is the best medication. Amen to that, Thomas. It is, man. It is. I'm a strong believer in you should talk about your feelings and that. And I, for one, was brought up very old-fashioned, guys. Like, a man doesn't cry. A man doesn't let anyone see that he's upset or whatever like that. So it's been very hard for me. But having this channel and talking to you guys about depression has helped me. So I want to help you guys. So yes, if there's ever anything about depression that you guys want to talk about, I'm always here for you, and you can always message me. And if you don't want to do it over the streams, there's plenty of ways that you guys can contact me in inboxes and stuff, so it's private. And I will always reply, guys. Honestly, I swear. I'll be there for every single one of you. No, Daz, fuck that knob. My brother died from suicide. You speak how you please on your channel about depression. I know, Michael. I know that you've said that before. And again, I'm sorry about that, mate. But exactly, Michael. That's my point, you know. So that's why when I got that message, I was a little bit annoyed about it, because I was like, you know, it's a big deal. So many people lose their lives because they can't talk about depression and stuff. So we need to support that. And in the future, I want to be raising money for charities and that for things like this, because it is something that we need to enlighten the world with, guys. There's not enough people that feel that they've got someone to talk to. So I will always be there for people that need me. And we need to get that message out there, guys. So you will see on my channels, there will be a lot about this in the future. Trust me. I've already got it all marked out, and on my website as well, I'm going to have a page dedicated to it, and there will be things that will be like, so you can contact people and stuff like that. Like, it's something that I really, really want to do, and I've got to do, guys. Because I know, because I've been there, and I'm there again at the moment, okay? I'd suck Salah's toes to warm him up, Daz. Yeah, man, yeah. You know, yeah, sod it, why not? We're all have a toe each, eh, Callum? BC says you'll never walk alone, Daz. Thank you, man. You'll never walk alone too, to you, mate. Hey there, guys. Good showing today. Very calm at the back. YKNS7, welcome to the stream, my friend. Yeah, it was very good, wasn't it, mate? Very, very good. Very calm. We looked in control. We saw out the game, which is what we've been crying out for a long time. But welcome to the stream, man. California Dreaming, the more I find out what kind of person you are, the more I think your family should be proud of you. Depression is an illness, and the fact you're so open about your battle with it is inspiring. Thank you very much, man. Yeah, like, you know, I don't do it for any recognition or whatever. I just do it because I've been there, and I'm there again at the moment, and I've been for a hell of a lot. Like, so I can sit there and tell people, like, look, I suffered with this, I've been there, I've done this and everything like that, but I can also sit there and listen because I understand, guys, and I understand that sometimes it ain't just about having someone that will tell you stuff. It's about having someone that actually will just sit there and listen, you know, and that you feel understand what you're going through. So yeah, I will try my best to help with things like that in the world, and I think we all should, you know. So something that I will do soon, guys, and I hope that you guys are all alright with it, I'll try and do like a charity stream where we raise money for a charity to do with depression, you know, and we see what we can do or whatever. But I'll have a little, I don't know how it will work or whatever, but I'll have the donation for the charity or whatever button in the description or something when you guys be able to do that, and I'll do a certain amount of time, and we do some quizzes and that. If you guys want to do that again, we do whatever, we make it entertaining, but we try and raise some money for a charity that helps fight depression. You know, I think we should do that, guys. I think it's the least that we could do, eh? Indeed, perfect replacement for Chan, says Liverpool Galaxy. How are you, Liverpool man? How are you today, Joel? Do you follow boxing or MMA? MMA, mate, more than anything. But yeah, boxing. You know, I follow it a little bit. I do like boxing. I love boxing. I used to box myself, but I look at some of them these days and I think they're wimps. You know what I mean? Like, not that I'd want to get in a ring with half of them, you know what I mean? Like, especially the heavyweights, because bloody hell, the size of them, you know what I mean? Like, if they hit here, you'd know about it, wouldn't you? But, where was we? Maverick says you'll never walk alone. You'll never walk alone, Mav, mate. You'll never walk alone. How are you, Maverick, mate? Impressed with the performance today, I'm hoping. Boom, 3 points, no drama. Yes, Mav, yes. Cheers, Daz, mate. You're a top guy. And so are you, Michael. You're all legends. I wish that I could, like, just give a big hug on the camera, but, you know, it's a little bit awkward, isn't it? And I just look like I'm doing some sort of dance, but, yeah. California says, it's great that you encourage men to talk about how they're feeling. Men bottle up their emotions. Yes, man. And I was one of them. Honestly, I was one of them types of people, you know. It's just the way I was raised. But, yeah. Yeah, you have to talk, and I've learnt that, and you guys have helped me with that, so I want to help. Emre Chan is a bit of a loose cannon, I'm afraid. Should we part ways in the summer? Your thoughts? I think it's going to happen anyway, isn't it, BC, mate? I think he's going to go, mate, to be fair. I've been saying it for a long time. I think Chan's a goner. I won't miss Chan, because I think he's the only midfielder that we got. There's a bit of a lump that can get stuck in, but yeah, I think you just saying like a loose cannon or whatever, you know, he can be, can't he? And I think where his future's kind of up in the air and here, there and everywhere, we're seeing inconsistent performances from him. So, you know, we're just going to have to wait and see how that one pans out. But I think it'd be a loss because I think Emre Can will be a great footballer in the future for his country and stuff. But on the other hand, you know, if he doesn't want to stay at Liverpool and perform, then we don't want him, do we? We don't want him. Depression killed my brother and I blame myself for his death. I know you do, Michael, and you shouldn't. I told you shouldn't, but you know, there's not too much else that I can say on it on a live stream, because obviously it's a little bit personal for you, mate. Thomas Billions, don't, Michael, mate, head up. But there are sterner tests. There are much sterner tests, Maverick. Yeah, Michael, we spoke about it before, and I told you, Michael, inbox me, mate. We will, anytime that you get low about it, just inbox me, mate, seriously. Honestly, guys, I swear to you, all you have to do is send me a message. It's as simple as that. But we try and do it private, because everyone's personal, like, stuff and everything, you know what I mean? Like, I'm very open because it's my channel, but I know a lot of you guys might not want to put your personal stuff on the chat or for everyone to see, but that's why you can message me, guys. And if I don't see it straight away, I will get back to you, trust me. And the best thing that you could do is if you do inbox me about something, to the email address or on Twitter, and I haven't read it straight away, drop me a message or comment on one of my videos, because I get a little notification just saying, Daz, I've inboxed you. It's over something personal. Can you please have a look? And tell me where you've inboxed me, and I'll have a look, guys. Would you take an uppercut from Anthony Joshua in exchange of Liverpool winning the league? Daz, bloody right I would, Callum. You know what I mean? Like, seriously. You know, it would hurt. It would hurt, but I'll tell you what, it hurts a lot more that Liverpool haven't won the league. You know what I mean? Like, we ain't won the Premier League, have we? So that hurts a lot more. So I'll recover from an Anthony Joshua uppercut more than what I will if Liverpool don't win the league in my lifetime. You know? California Drew says, how is Hannah and your son, Daz? They're very well, mate. They're very well. Thank you for asking. They're good, mate. They're good. The missus took him to bed and she hasn't come back out, so she's probably fell asleep with him as well, which is typical, isn't it? You know what I mean? It's typical. I wanted a bit of an evening with my missus, but maybe she's staying out of the way because I'm on live stream. She tries to stay out of the way a bit because she can't have TV or whatever on when I'm on live stream, because obviously we can't have the noise coming across on the stream. It would be very good for you guys, you know. We'll do, Daz. I will PM you later. Good man. Do it, Michael. Do it, mate. Guys, when it comes to my website, I will need to get people's emails so that I can put stuff out and everything. But Michael, best thing you could do, see that contact email in the description, Michael, on the benchlfc@hotmail.com. Please email me on that, so that I've got your email address, Michael, so I can catch up with you, because sometimes, I know we're on Facebook and stuff together, but sometimes people have said to me that they've messaged me on Facebook and I don't get it. So your best bet is to email that and then drop a comment saying you've emailed me, if you know what I mean. So that I can get back to you, you know. Maverick says, Sterling test ahead. Really good to see Lallana getting back up to speed. This could be vital to remaining games. It could be, Mav. It could be. I mean, Lallana looked comfortable. He helped control that game and see that game out, wouldn't it? When he was on the ball and that. Nice little passing, nice little moves like he does. He looks so fluent sometimes, doesn't he? When Lallana's at his best, it's like watching someone play a violin or whatever, like whatever you want to call it. It's just very graceful, isn't he? Chazzy says, keep up the good work, Daz. It's refreshing to hear someone talk so openly on a serious subject like depression. Thank you very much, Chazzy, mate. Yeah, it has to be done, mate, doesn't it? It has to be done. I think so, anyway. Damien says, this was a massive result. Oh, Damien, bear with me, it's jumped on me. This was a massive result, and finally we actually gained on United failure. Yeah, about time as well. Seems like forever last time, yeah. Don't mind the dirty wins when we got an important game in 3 days. Same here, mate, same here. You know, we did what we had to do today, and then hopefully that means against Porto we'll just come out and just, you know, try our best, because Porto will be no easy pushover. You know, it's going to be a very, very tough game, and I'm hoping that we beat them at that game, because then, you know, then we're going through, in my opinion. So we need to. Damien also says, now they need to go all in versus Porto and smash them, because return game we got massive fixtures. I know, mate. Tough period that, but like you say, yeah, let's just go to Porto. Give him an iron would be lovely, wouldn't it? Tom Connolly, good man. Daz, well said. I feel your pain, bud. Don't worry, this feeling won't last forever. At the end of a storm, there's a golden sky, a sweet silver song of a lark. Good man. That is brilliant, Tom. That is brilliant. Thank you very much, guys. Like I say, I've had tons of messages from you guys supporting me and that. It has been really difficult and that for me and my family recently, but that's why the content hasn't been as regular, guys. And I apologise, but you know, I've got to put personal life first. It's not a job or whatever. I don't get paid for this. I do this to talk about football with you guys. But you know, the family and that, and when it's like this, I try my best, guys. I do try my best. You guys are always on my mind. You know what I mean? You're always on my mind. No, you are, in a serious way, not in a pervy way or anything like that, because I don't know what none of you look like. Some of you may be on my mind. Yeah, I'm joking. But yeah, no, seriously, like, I'm always thinking, oh God, I've got to talk about this. Or I've seen this about Liverpool. I've got to get hold of the lads. I've got to do a live stream. So you are always, I'm always thinking about I need to talk to you. And I miss it when I don't do live streams talking to you guys. I do miss it as well, guys, seriously. You'll never walk alone, boys. You'll never walk alone, Jake, mate. I think we will beat Porto on Wednesday. I can't wait to go to Anfield next month. I'm buzzing. What a game you have chosen to go to, Michael. What a bloody game. I'm so jealous. I'm so bloody jealous of you. Keith says you got an ear piercing. I have, mate. I've got a piercing in that one. I don't always wear an earring in it. But I think the missus likes it. So I'll put one in every now and then, you know what I mean? my mum and dad got me ear pierced when I was like 3 or something, like when I was really young. And I went through the stages where I had the gold hoops and that when I was really young. At least now it's just like a little stud, you know what I mean? I actually did end up having my right ear pierced as well at one point because I can't remember who it was. Someone I knew was like doing piercings and things like that and was like, I need to practice. Actually, I think it might have even been my missus. And was like, I need to practice doing piercings and stuff. So I was like, go on in, crack on. So yeah, but I only wear one in that one if I ever go out or whatever and put one in if I can be bothered. Don't judge me, by the way. You know what I mean? How did you think Karius played today, Daz? I think fans are getting carried away. I thought he was okay, but not any more than that. I thought he did really well. You know, again, it wasn't like a world-class performance. I definitely am not going to jump the gun saying that Karius is the end of all of our problems when it comes to goalkeeping after a couple of good games, but he does deserve a shout-out. It was another comfortable game for Karius. He did well. He made saves when he had to. Looked confident in situations that he didn't before, so we are seeing an improvement. We are seeing a confidence boost from him. So yeah, you know, but like you say, it's nothing fantastic at the moment, but hopefully it does become that way. If he carries on the way he is, then you won't hear a peep out of me about Karius, you know what I mean, in a negative way. Yes, I will, Daz. I will email you after the stream. Good man, Michael. Going to email you tonight, Daz, mate. Okay, Thomas. Sweet as, guys. Sweet as. This is good. Yeah, send me your emails. Email me to that email in my description, guys, and then I'll check my emails later tonight, if you know what I mean. I've got a few things to do once I end this stream. It's coming up an hour, so I will be ending it in a minute. But once I've ended it, I've got some stuff to do, so don't just think straight away I'll be able to message back or whatever. But I'll check it later, guys, and then I'll speak to you. You come across as a very kind-hearted person, and you always put a smile on my face. Also, thank you for reading my posts. You're welcome, BC, man. I'm just myself, mate. I try my best to help people because, you know, I don't think you'll get anywhere in life, and it's hard to get through life as it is if you ain't got people around you and to help you. And it doesn't even have to be close people. Some people don't have anyone close. They don't have family or whatever. You know, but it doesn't mean that we can't all be there for each other over social media and stuff. That's the power of social media. Social media is used for a lot of bad things in this world. So, you know, any time that we can use it for good is a powerful tool, so let's try and use it, you know. But yeah, honestly, mate, I'm glad I put a smile on your face, and it's a pleasure reading your posts anyway, mate. I try to read everyone's. It's impossible to read every single comment and post and that, guys, because I get too bloody many, do you know what I mean? But I do try my best, and hopefully that's good enough, guys. Yes, as I will send you a photo. Okay, my friend, okay. Asensio or Isco, Daz? I'd rather Asensio, in my opinion. Me too, Callum. Me too. Asensio is mint. Isco's quality, but I prefer Asensio. Match of day 2 is on soon. Yes, mate. Yep. I'm going to be ending the stream now, guys. All right. What for tea, lads? LP. What's for tea, lads? Oh, like, what do you mean? What's for dinner? Cool, I've had mine, mate. Look. I don't know whether that gives away what we had. Because I was coming back from the pub or whatever, I quickly stopped at the drive-thru and got McDonald's, you know what I mean? I should be watching the pounds, really. But instead, I'm just spending them on shit food. Oh, where was we? I hope we'll smash Porto on Wednesday, Michael, so that we can be a bit more relaxed in the return game. Because in my opinion, top 4 is the main thing this year, and return game won't feel that much. Yeah, I agree, man. Did you say in a recent video, Daz, that you're moving into a new home? We're looking to, mate. We are looking to. We went to view a property and wasn't happy with it. So basically, we was like, no, we're not moving there. So now we're just waiting for another property to come up. That we like, basically. So yeah, we will be looking to move, but something that's key for me is that I have more room to be able to do this sort of stuff for you guys. It'd be nice if I could have an office, because that way I do all my work on computers and that anyway, so I do need it. And at the moment I am crammed into the corner in my front room, like where you guys can see the TV in the front room is like right there, and then there's a sofa over that side of the room. I'm sitting on the end of my sofa. I'm not even on a chair. I'm sitting on the end of this sofa that's here. And then you can see all the kids' toys and that all on the back wall and everything. Well, his toys are just everywhere. And then this is a little corner. And basically where like the chimney bit is there's like an indent either side, if you know what I mean. And yeah, this computer is sunk into there. So I've got my lighting and that all rigged up and set up behind there. I've got all my computer and stuff on my desk and that. You know, it's too small for me, guys. For what I do, I need more. But what I do, guys, I will release a video where I do like a behind the scenes where I'm on my phone or whatever. If that be something you guys want to see soon, I'll do that and I'll show you my little setup and stuff. And I want to do a few like vlogs or whatever so that it's a bit more personal, not just Liverpool, but you'll see like the behind the scenes of how it's all going. I have done it before, but I will do it again because I know people are interested in that. You know, I don't know why. Because it's just me and it's a shitty little computer and shitty little front room, you know what I mean? So, I don't know why it's interesting, but people have said to me, oh, Dad, you should do this, man. I want to see more. I want to see behind the scenes, you know. Behind the scenes be me picking my nose and stuff like that, making my cup of tea. You guys know I love a cup of tea, so, you know, I can record myself going out and making a cup of tea and being like, look, when I run off the screen, this is what I'm doing, I'm pouring. I don't know whether we do that really, you know what I mean, but I'm just joking. No, yes, Daz, says Al. Yeah, had to have the Mackies, mate, had to have the Mackies. Right, where was we? Still games like this, I wonder how much better we would be with a centre defensive midfielder. I think we would be quite a lot better, man, to be honest. We need a specialist midfielder, don't we? Specialist holding midfielder. Jesus. I'm waiting to see what happens with Cater because he will change things, but we still need a specialist holding midfielder, to be honest. Tom Conley, Michael Dunn equals back at you, bud. It'd be for my team. I'm going to have a Sambo and a beer. Nice one, Michael. Nice one. Brad, the gamer. How are you, mate? If we make the right signings in the summer, we'll win the league next season. Yeah, hopefully, man. It could be a big summer for Liverpool. Big summer. If we finish in the top 4 again, we can say to players, we're now consistently starting to finish in the top 4, like getting Champions League football as well, you know, and we can fight up the top of the league for the Premier League and in the Champions League and stuff, you know. So it will be a major factor to sign the players that we need to get. And Klopp's good at bringing in players, isn't he? Players want to play under Klopp. Yes, I would love that, Daz. A behind the scenes would be cool. Yeah, man. It won't just be me like this, look, just sitting like. Yeah. So this is what I do every day. Just basically sitting. It won't be nothing like that. What you see when I do these videos, that's how I am all the time. You know, I don't know how my missus lives with me because I'm like all the time like. I'm always nuts, guys. I don't shut up either. That's probably why this is quite good. Some people say to me, you need to slower talk on your things because I can't understand what you're saying. I do apologise if it's too fast, but that's how I talk. I can't change that, you know what I mean? It's like saying to you Irish lads, don't talk Irish. David says, have you ever had contact with Chris and Paul on Redmen TV, Daz? Think your perspective would fit right in with their weekly discussions? I haven't, mate. I haven't spoke to any of them. A couple of people have said to me about like getting in contact with them or whatever, you know, but I haven't really tried to get into contact with many people. I've done a couple of collaborations with a couple of other Liverpool channels and that, but I'm trying to work on growing my channels, like get my website up and running, and there's other things that I've got to get into place as well that I need to work on before I really start to reach out to people and stuff. But I'm always open to people contacting me, you know, the email address, and contact me there. You guys, if any of you want to do a video and send it to me and have it put out on my channel where you talk about Liverpool, like I say, there is a series on my channel which is Have Your Say. Already have 1 subscriber, Lewis, big shout out to you. Do that, and I do still want to do that, guys. So, you know, anyone can contact me on that email address if they want to work with me or whatever in the future or something. I'm open to suggestions. I'm just not looking for major things or whatever like at the moment because there's major plans that I have that I need to do first, if you know what I mean. It's just, I've got a mental list and I've got lists as well of where I want this channel to go and what I need to do to grow it and stuff. And I'm sure all that sort of stuff will come in the future, but yeah, I haven't spoke to any of them at the moment. Reports are saying we're looking at Indeed now. Not sure how true though. I will have a look into it, mate. I will check it. California, would you rather England won the World Cup, Daz, or Liverpool won the Premiership or Champions League? Liverpool winning the Premiership or Champions League? Yeah. Fuck England. You know what I mean? Like, I know I should be like England or whatever, like, you know, God save the Queen and all that, but no. Liverpool winning the Premier League, more so even than the Champions League. I would say if I had to pick out Liverpool winning the Premier League and England winning the World Cup, it would be Liverpool winning the Premier League every single day. I would never ever change my mind. I need Liverpool. We need Liverpool to win the Premier League. You know, England will do what England do all the time. They will always throw it away. You could say Liverpool have done this over the years as well, but I support Liverpool every single day of my life. From the moment I wake up in the morning to the moment I go to sleep. Liverpool are my team through and through. England, I don't even watch half their games because they just wind me up, you know what I mean? And I know some people are very patriotic and stuff, you know, but I think why? You know, I don't know, man. I'm patriotic. If it wouldn't be called that but for Liverpool. You know, I'm passionate about Liverpool more than I am about England, put it that way. If we got... Callum says it would be insane to see England win a World Cup, though. It would be. But you've said as well, I'd rather Liverpool won the Prem. Same here, mate. If we get past round of 16, will be a big statement and maybe get into the final. Brad, exactly, mate, exactly. It always a big if with Liverpool. If they don't get the players we need to start of the next season, then I will lose my shit with FSG. Boom. Exactly the same as me. We've said, haven't we? I said, they've got till the end of the next transfer window to prove to me that they are going in the right direction or I will go mental. You know, and I don't do that a lot on channels. I don't really kick off too much and swear loads and loads, but I will be. If we get to the end of the transfer window, you know, I'm going to be like fuming. An actor, how are you, my friend? Welcome to stream. Noi, welcome, guys. How are you? What up, guys? Feeling good after that win? Jeannie, Salah, Bobby and Karras were really good. Yes, mate. Yes, exactly. A couple of you guys have just joined me as I'm closing the stream down, guys. So I apologise. Don't forget you can scroll the bar back to the beginning if you want to watch what I had to say on the game and what we've all been saying and stuff. But yeah, thank you for joining me anyway, guys. An actor says, hello, mate. Just finished my 12-hour security shift. Good to have you streaming. You are informative and funny. Thank you very much, man. God, 12-hour security shift. I've been there. I've been there, man. I've been there. I know exactly what it's like. Yeah, it's good to unwind, isn't it, mate, after that. Any 12-hour shift is a killer. But, yeah, I try to be as informative as possible. Yeah, I try to be funny, but some people will be like, you're a dickhead, mate. You know, I've had people tell me I'm too serious on my channels. They're like, you're never going to get anywhere on YouTube because you are too serious. Yes, if that's what you call serious, you know, like, if that's serious, then, oh, bloody hell, do you know what I mean? Sod it, guys. Sod it, I don't know. Oh, Jesus. Michael Dunn says, fuck the Mayweather's dads, let's hear your Irish accent, mate. Oh, no, I ain't done it in ages, Michael. Fuck the Mayweather's, Michael. Oh, dear. Karras still needs to improve his distribution and control tempo, but was satisfactory today. Yeah, bang on, mate, bang on. Oh, for sure, mate. Keep to your thing. Just think your points are spot on and just have collaboration, as you put it, maybe just for a few times will also help you either way getting more recognition. Yeah, thank you for saying that, man. Thank you. I am going to bear it in mind, like, you know, and if they did contact me, then I would be open to it. You know what I mean? I wouldn't turn them down, like, because I watch their channel as well, so it'd be really cool to, like, link up with them lads and that. Let's face it, they're the #1 Liverpool channel for me on YouTube, aren't they? So, it would be good if I could link up with them in the future, you know what I mean? Thomas Billing said, just emailed you, mate. Okay, Thomas, I will get round to it later tonight, mate. I will check it, and you will hear back from me. All right. There's a Canadian guy who's a Liverpool fan who has a YouTube channel called Liverpool Football Talk. I'm sure you two doing a collaboration would be cool. I know who you're on about, mate. I do know who you're on about. Him and his dad. It's that geezer, isn't it? It's that geezer, that's who you're on about. Tony Kelly, welcome to the stream, man. How are you, buddy? How's everyone in chat? And Daz, I've got IPTV. It's 80 for a year. Get like 500, 400 channels with it. Defo worth a look at to watch all matches and cheaper than Sky and rubbing bastards. Good to have you on board, man. Good to have you. Boom. Right. Guys, I'm at the bottom. I know a couple of you have only just joined, and I wish that I could stay and party and celebrate Liverpool into the early hours of the morning and talk to all you guys, but I can't. I've been going for over an hour, guys. And like I say, I'm going to go and see if the missus is asleep. If she is, I'm going to make a cup of tea and I'm going to put my feet up and I'm going to relax, you know, because that's what we need to do, innit? Us men need to relax a little bit more, don't we? I don't know whether it's the pills that I'm on, guys. I need to relax, man. We just all need to relax in the world, man. You know? Alright guys, thank you for joining me as always. You have all been legends. Again, thank you for the massive support on the channel and for your support with what's been going on with me in my personal life. Liverpool getting the 3 points today in the manner that they did it and the performances. Absolutely ace, guys. Top draw. Very, very happy. I know you guys are as well. Very happy. Bring on Porto, guys. Bring on Porto. Massive celebrations, guys. Massive celebrations. Thanks for answering, man. Not an easy job. Enjoyed it fully. Good night, mate. No worries, Damien, mate. Thank you for joining me, mate. And I will see you shortly in another one. Hopefully. You'll never walk alone, boys, says Thomas. Take care, Tom, mate. Wise decision. Best off, otherwise you'll be up all night with this stream. And yeah, Michael was a good time. I will, Tony. We've been there, mate. We've been there, haven't we? Good night, dads. Good night, lads. Take care, guys. Match of the day 2 now, says Thomas. Exactly, mate. Yeah, cup of tea, match of the day 2. Right, take it easy, lads. I've been on the bench TV. You've all been legends. Liverpool got 3 points and we beat Southampton. Get it.